Indiana Resource Center for Autism presents Increasing Independence using visual to-do lists.
What does the to-do list do? It visually tells the person what the activities are that need to be completed, when they'll be finished, and what's going to happen next. It is going to promote their independence because they're going to be following that list on their own rather than waiting for you to prompt them through each and everything. And it's going to enable them to generalize their skills to other environments and other people because you can put different forms of the list in those other situations.
And these are the types of systems that you can put in place. Starting off with the one that's the easiest cognitively and moving up to the one that's the most difficult.
If you're having a student that's really struggling to be motivated to work, the matching system is one that can help you with that, because you could make the items that they're matching things that they're very, very interested in or their favorite characters. Here is an example of a student where the system was devised to increase motivation, so it used all his favorite characters. So here is the system, and on the left there's a photograph of how it looks when it's in his area. So here is his desk. He has this physical boundary around his area of this shelf unit here. The system is actually the thing on the green in front of him, so that's the only thing he's looking at. And then his materials are on the shelves right next to him. So he is a student that has everything in a very close area because he's a pretty active student, and if he had to move across the room, he may get distracted or wander. He needs it all in a pretty tight area. So in this case, we have Dora themed pictures because that is the student's interest. And what he's going to do is take the first picture and match it to an identical picture that's on the first task basket. Then he's going to bring that basket back to his area, do the activity, put the whole thing back on the shelf, and then take the next picture, match it to the task basket, do the task that's in that basket, and so on. When he gets to the end, there's the card that tells him to go check his schedule. So, how much work do I need to do? In this case, the student can see that there's 4 pictures, so there's 4 things that I need to do. What is the work that I need to do? I need to do Dora, then the rest of the characters. Again, this is work that when he looks at it, it will tell him exactly what the work is that he needs to do. How will I know when I'm finished? Well, these cards are going to disappear off the system. So when all those cards are gone, he knows that he's finished. And what's next? Check schedule, because this is the card that we've already taught him means go to my schedule and check my schedule. Now, this student is matching numbers in the system. It could be that this is a student who is interested in numbers, or it could just be that that's something within the student's skill level that they can do. You would make identical numbers and have those on the tasks that were on the shelves somewhere in the classroom. Thinking about generalizing to very different areas, here is an example someone set up for swimming. You're going to separate out the steps of what they're going to do in the pool. Of course, unless you're on a swim team, if you're just going to the pool, there is really no list of what you have to do. So make one up, impose the structure for the person, because that will reduce the anxiety, will make them more purposeful, and will give them a broader variety of activities.
To learn more about using to-do lists and other strategies for increasing independence, register for our Structuring for Success course on the IRCA website. You can register for just this course or the whole series of evidence-based and learning strategies courses. These trainings are pre-recorded for your convenience. You can stop at any point and resume later.